President Bounnhang Vorachit has instructed the new government to crack down on violations of financial discipline and other undesirable forms of conduct and improve the management of crop harvests and the use of natural resources.
ต้องเห็นแก่ความจำเป็นต้องได้ปรับปรุงแก้ไขและพร้อมกันยกสูงความตัดสินใจก็คือความรับผิดชอบต่อการแก้ปัญหารวม
President Bounnhang Vorachit, who is also Secretary General of the Lao People's Revolutionary Party, highlighted these points when addressing the government's inaugural meeting at the Prime Minister's office. The new government, led by Prime Minister Thongloun Sisoulith, was approved by the National Assembly at its inaugural session on April 20th, which also approved the 8th five-year National Socio-Economic Development Plan. According to President Bounnhang Vorachit, the government needs to urgently implement the National Socio-Economic Development Plan, which should ensure the prevention of and address undesirable conduct at central and local levels of government. In particular, attention must be paid to financial discipline at the deepest levels, the lack of which has caused the growing risk of a crisis. He also stressed that the government should take serious steps to regulate all businesses by enforcing the rules on account holders, modernizing revenue collection, and curbing expenditure. President Bounnhang said this is the key task that the government has to address urgently. By doing so, we can strengthen national finances and the budget and restrict the abuse of power and corruption, which damage the role and influence of the party. Referring to undesirable conduct, he cited drug dealing and abuse, crime, road accidents, human trafficking, and the migration of Lao workers to other countries. He called on the government to investigate these issues, draw up plans, and use effective measures to curb them. Regarding the use of natural resources, Mr. Bounnhang reminded government members and that people were seriously concerned about fluctuating crop yields and the sale of their produce. He said the government needed to ensure that the nation's resources were efficiently utilized. He said the government needs to have a clear plan concerning the use of resources, ensuring that value is added to produce so that people and the nation benefit from harvests. Adding that in the coming years, we absolutely have to stop exporting timber. He also stressed the need to create policies to facilitate investment by the private sector in remote and rural areas. Referring to the current situation, the president said Laos was going through a transition period with a change in the content and style of leadership by the party's Central Committee in overseeing the work of government agencies. He asked the government to consider all issues carefully when making improvements to the government structure at the central and local levels. President Bounnhang called on all government members, of whom most are members of the party's Central Committee, in their capacity as managers to be good models for change. He advised them to continuously improve themselves, make breakthroughs in their areas of work, be aware of organizational discipline and political and work responsibilities, and to be stricter in addressing undesirable conduct.